when I don't feel guilty, I do feel disgust, and I don't want to feel either of them. I'd
Yeah,
like to live in a world where I respect her, but I have never felt that and
yeah,
don't know how.
yeah.
I
No,
don't think she's worthy of respect.
yeah. And don't feel respect. It's just not something that, yeah. The trick is to just feel what's there.
Okay, well, first I'm sweating profusely. So, apart from that, um, for upward of, let's say, 25 years, I've basically never felt like I belonged in my family, like that specifically with my mother. She's always just tried to change me, tried
Yeah,
to make me more like her and belong in my family. My boundaries have never been, I've never set boundaries up until
yeah,
about 3 years ago.
yeah,
And then about 6 months ago, I basically told her that I can't give her any more. I kind of separated myself from my mom and my family. I personally, it's the best decision I think I made. I feel I made. um, I have so much less stress, anxiety. But yet now I have so much guilt whether I
yeah,
did the right thing. And especially, I see other people who have issues with their family and they forgive them, they move on, they come together again. And like, what's wrong with me that I don't want to do that or can't do that? And all this guilt and yes.
gotcha. Great, great. So, what's the question? There could be a lot of questions in there. What's yours?
What's wrong with me that I don't want to be a part of my family?
Oh, cool. That nothing. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, like I mean, I know that intellectually, but like, I
So
guess
then, what's the
what is the
question?
guilt? Why? What's stopping me from fully feeling good about my decision and not, and instead guilty?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Mitch, you do me a favor and just put a hand on. Yeah, yeah. Not to make her feel better, just to let her know you're there. It's because you love your mom, man.
Do I?
I get that she's a bitch. You don't like her and you don't want to be around her. I got all that. I know it's true. And you can't be a human being and not love your mom on some level. Want your mom's love.
All of this feels very foreign to me. I have, for as long as I can remember, just been waiting for the day that she dies so I don't have to deal with her. And I don't feel love towards her. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what love towards her is, I guess, because it's not what I know love to be.
right. Yeah. So feel the guilt for a minute. Yeah, great. And if assume for a second like you couldn't feel the guilt, what would be left to feel? Yeah.
Love.
Fuck. No, it sounded like the thing to feel is boo. That's what I saw in your.
Yes, but that's because I thought was the answer love.
Yeah, fuck the answer.
Yeah.
Fuck what I have to say. And just just see what you have to feel if you go underneath the guilt. If you couldn't feel the guilt, what's left to feel?
Pity.
Great. Yeah, feel the pity.
That kind of turns into disgust.
Yeah. Fuck right. Sounds like it's yeah. So feel the disgust. Yeah. Yeah.
I, I guess when I don't feel guilty, I do feel disgust, and I don't want to feel either of them. I'd
Yeah.
like to live in a world where I respect her, but I have never felt that and
Yeah.
don't know how.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't think she's worthy of respect.
Yeah. And don't feel respect. It's just not something that, yeah. The trick is to just feel what's there. I'm sorry that your mom is not able to earn your respect.
Thank
That
you.
sucks. Yeah. And I'm really grateful that you're taking care of yourself.
Doesn't always feel like that though.
No, that's one of the reasons you disgust your mom. You're disgusted by your mom, is because she taught you self care was not something to feel good about.
No, she doesn't do it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
How
What's the
do
question?
I move past this?
You just did. You just moved past the guilt into disgust.
Then how do I move past the disgust?
The
Because
same
obviously
way
everything should go like that.
the same way you allow them to feel and move in your body without like this mental model, like fully allow yourself to have that stomach churning, oh my god, ugh. Oh yeah. And now what's happening now?
Kind of just stuck like in my like sternum area.
Go
Or
right into it. Go right into that emotional experience for a minute. Yeah, there it is.
now I'm back to guilt.
Is that guilt or is that sadness?
I guess
That,
it's sadness and feeling bad, which to me is guilt, but I guess it could be different.
yeah, that's there is heartbreak in the fact that this is the relationship with your mom. Yeah,
It does, I guess.
yeah. And it's a scary ass thing to feel. It's why you have all those layers on top of it. Because in the heartbreak and that sadness, it's like that's the love. That's the love you have. Of course you want your mom to be well. Of course you want a good relationship with her. Of course you want her to fucking take care of herself and to respect the fact that you take care of yourself. Of course you want your mom to call up and say, "Oh, sweetheart, I get why you fucking had to separate from me and I'm so sorry. And how do I show up in a way that you can feel supported?" Fucking, of course you want that.
It's just never gonna happen.
It is most likely never going to happen. I agree with you. Right? But what can happen is that you can look at your mom one day and you can just feel nothing but love and compassion. And that doesn't mean she's in your life. That doesn't mean you talk to each other. But when she crosses your mind, she crosses your heart. You're not defended, you're not protecting.
I guess I hope that happens one day.
You keep feel if you keep feeling this shit, I guarantee it. It's not a question of hope. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I've got one other little piece that I think will be super useful for you. What's the thing that like brings the most love into your heart? A dog, Mitch, a friend, like or just I don't need a comparison. I'm not looking for, but just something that immediately just makes you feel
Looking at my dog.
great, great. So I want you to get in touch with that heart feeling. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
It's right
And
there.
don't, yeah, and this is just a pointer for the future. This isn't for now. Yeah. So the word compassion in Greek basically meant of the guts. And so that in your gut, where all the storage, all that shit gets stored, I want you to look at your dog, feel that love that you have, but also allow it to go into your gut.
And then what's it supposed to do there? Shut up.
Apparently, exactly that.
Good joke.
Welcome. Pleasure.